How's it going? This is Brian from Change is Good, and in this video we're going to hunt through a $1,000 bag of dimes. That's 10,000 dimes. Normally a bag like this would take me about a week to go through if I look for all the mint areas and varieties that I normally look for. But rather than spend a week on this bag, I'm going to hunt through it in one sitting. I won't be spending much time scoping, but will mainly be looking for things I can see with the naked eye. This will mainly include silver, varieties such as the 1969 and 1970 proof reverses, dimes from the year 2009, and any obvious mint errors. Of course, the priority will be finding silver. So far, every dime bag I've ever hunted has had silver inside. Did I just jinx it? We'll soon find out. As a reminder, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like, share, and subscribe. When this bag is done, I'll be back with a recap. And now, let's get started. Alright, the bag is done, and as you can see, we scored a decent amount of silver. Wait a minute. There's more silver. And even more silver. What is going on? Is this some kind of joke? Even more silver. Wow. In total, we had 32 silver dimes, which is by far an all-time record for me. This was undoubtedly a collection dump. My previous record for finding silver in a bag was 8 silver dimes. This beats that record by 4 times. The 31 Roosevelts all range from 1946 through 1964, plus we had one old silver Canadian dime. And as you can see, it's in pretty good condition. It was also made in the year 1916. Silver Canadian dimes made before 1920 were 92.5% silver. This is a great find. We also had a first year 1946 Philadelphia with beautiful toning. As for other finds, we had 3 2009 Ds. These have a low mintage and can sell for a couple bucks a piece on eBay. That's why I pulled them out. We also had a second foreign coin. This one's a 1995 5-pence coin from Great Britain. I also pulled a 2007 D with some wicked toning on it. I decided to pull all the 2024 Ds I could find. These are the first ones I've found so far this year. This is apparently going to be a low mintage year for dimes, so I decided to make at least one roll of these. I also pulled some 1970 Ps and 1970 Ds with a 1968 proof reverse design. Let me show you the difference. Here we have the reverses of 2 different 1970 Ds. The top example is a regular die. The bottom example is a 1968 proof reverse design or the FS901 in the Cherry Picker's Guide. You'll notice the bottom example has deep grooves in the flame while the top example does not. These are very common, but they do have some collectability. Alright, now let's check out some other finds under the scope. Well, I didn't do a lot of scoping, but I did have some finds. Here we have the reverse of a 2019 P with some excessive die chipping. This is pretty cool. Next up, we have the reverse of a 2016 P with some excessive die chipping, especially this massive one over here on the right. That's pretty cool. Alright, now let's check out a couple of varieties. Here we have the reverse of a 2016 D. On this example, you can see doubling over here on the right side of the torch bands. This is one of several different varieties you can find in the Wechsler files. Next up, we have the reverse of a 2019 D. On this example, you'll see doubling over here on the left side of the torch bands. I couldn't find an exact match for this one in the Wechsler file, so it's probably an unattributed variety. May have to submit this one. Alright, now let's do a recap of the hunt. Now, with an avalanche of 32 silver dimes, that was easily the best dime bag I've ever hunted. It'll be very hard to beat, but we're definitely going to try. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, and it made you want to raid your local silver dealer, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any feedback or questions about any of the finds in this video, feel free to leave me a comment and I'll get back with you. Thanks again, and remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes those stories all merge into one. I'll see y'all next time.